Hey, Kisco, welcome, man. Don't get too comfy. This is just a test live stream. Hey, Bird Brains, welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to try out some new software to see if we can get higher intensity games to actually stream. And the problem is my PC. The problem is 100% my PC. But I thought I'm going to try some new stuff and put on basically the most high intensity game that I can think of and see what happens. Thank you for watching Chef. Yeah, I did kind of vaguely plan this for when Chef was going to pop up because I know that does draw a lot of attention. So I don't actually need anyone to really contribute to this live stream, as welcome as you all are. I'm just seeing how it's going to play, and I'm kind of just watching it while I'm talking to you just to see what the frame rate is like and see what's going to happen. This is just a completely random game that I'm going with, and most fight and see how the frame rate does. Because if it can handle Warhammer, then A, I can keep streaming Warhammer, which is fantastic, and B, it'll handle pretty much anything else. As you know, to the best of my knowledge, Warhammer is about the most intensive game on my PC. So if it's not crippled by this, I should be good to stream anything else. Did I get RimWorld working? Yes, I did. And that's actually kind of why we're here, Bird Brains. The problem with the RimWorld crashing is a problem I've also had with Project Zomboid and Minecraft when we were trying to play those with the Granite Accidents, is that the recording software that I generally use 99.9% of the time, which is Action, just flat out won't do those games. It simply won't record them. It just doesn't like them. They're not compatible for some reason or other, just non-compatibility. So when I try to record it, it'll just hard crash. So that was the problem with RimWorld. And in fact, shameless, I was able to get RimWorld recorded on this software, which is Shadowplay, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it does seem to be a little less intensive on the background sort of calculations and whatnot. So, long story short, well, Bird Brains, there you go. You'd prefer to see RimWorld. Well, wait about 2 hours. At this point, actually an hour and a half. Wait 90 minutes and there will be some RimWorld up on the channel. And I've also recorded a second episode after that because the ending of this one was teensy bit dramatic. So the whole point of this for me is me to get in a fight. You'll do. You'll totally do. Let's go get in a fight with you. Apparently we're at war with you. Hey CB, welcome. Don't get too comfy, as it says. This is just a test. All I'm trying to do is just watch my own stream. Just a lot more of the graphics settings while I was getting ready to do this. So if that's all working out very well, then hopefully we can continue to stream Warcraft. I know Bird Brains would prefer RimWorld, but I gotta tell you, I am hopelessly addicted to Total War right now. I said Warcraft, I meant Total War. So that's what's going to pop up like right now, which is not in Total. Anyone else getting that little pause? So yeah, yeah, you're seeing the pause thing as well. That's got to be coming from Shadowplay because I've never seen that before. It's not terrible. I mean, if that's the worst it gets, I could learn to live with it. Audio is a little crackly the odd time, just letting you know, okay, I have my microphone in kind of an odd position. That might be the problem with that. I can mess with that later. This is kind of a casual stream that I was doing. All right, so the pause thing is new, but that seems to be primarily during load times. And if that's the worst that happens, I could probably live with that. I'll be very interested to see what happens right now. Because, oh, okay, that was a terrible gamble. I shouldn't have gambled for that. Oh, right. Well, never mind. I'm not here to play the game as much as I'm here to watch the game being played by me and see what happens. But I think if it can handle a good old Warhammer battle, it could handle virtually anything. So let's see what happens here. Let me at least try to do what I'm supposed to be doing here. Halberds, yeah, halberds up front in a nice big line there. Let's get some swords on the sides, guard the flanks, and get these guys over here, guard those flanks. You're a lich priest. You're going to have some magic to throw around. Let's do that. Yeah, gambling is bad. You see how it worked out, Bird Brains. I had plenty of magic, and I had to go and gamble, and now I've got basically no magic. A couple of chariots over there, and my giant war sphinx right in the middle. Okay, let's see how this goes down. This should be a complete walkover. This should be a gimme battle, except... Okay, you guys are coming to me. Good. You guys are definitely coming to me. Let's speed it up a little bit here. As I'm playing it, I'm just watching it out of the corner of my eye to see how we're doing here. It looks like so far so good. I mean, this is a heck of a lot better than we've been able to play Total War for the last 3 weeks. Past couple of weeks where it's at a standstill. So this is not doing too bad. If I could kind of limp through with the PC I've got right now, because there's no real discretionary income to get anything better, then we might be back in business with the old Saturday stream, which would be excellent. I would appreciate that. And as I'm doing this, I'm going, I'm moving things around. I don't have my normal setup, so things are in weird places. Sand Kitty, yep, you got it. Here we go. And by Sand Kitty, you mean Giant War Sphinx. Oh, he is sparkly. And there's people on top of him. Excellent. Good. I approve of that. And he's going to absolutely wreck these people that are coming through the woods. They're not going to like him one bit. Okay, slow it down a second. What do you got coming in there? Savage Orc boys. I think my chariots can largely take those guys out. Yeah, you're saying you're eager. You're not going to be that eager. Kisco, stream is every Saturday at 4. My time. I don't know what your time is. That's 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or Daylight Time or whatever the heck we're in right now. That's what we do. So yeah, every Saturday at 4. Barring some sort of life event that I can't anticipate. But generally we're pretty good for every Saturday at 4. So that is the answer to your question. That was a very long-winded way of answering your question, and Bird Brains already answered it, which is every Saturday at 4. And we all hang out and just kind of, well, do that whole streaming thing and chit-chat and whatnot. It's not, again, I'm just kind of, as I'm chit-chatting to you, I'm just kind of watching this out of the corner of my eye and also vaguely trying to play the game at the same time. It's not doing too bad. It's not doing too bad at all. There goes my giant war kitty smashing into some axes. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, they don't like that one bit. They're not fans of that at all. They hated the giant war kitty. Go ahead and charge these guys, and go ahead and charge that guy. Who are you? Oh, you're my chariots. Get out of there. I'm terrible at using cavalry. Terrible. Oh, CB's going to be there Saturday. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I'm not surprised you have a lot of editing to do. You're a monster right now. There is like stuff, I get notifications of stuff going up on your channel. Well, through your Discord. I get the Discord notifications when you put stuff up in the theater, like constantly. You are an absolute machine right now, which is great. Good. I want the people that I like to, do content and be successful and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm not surprised you have some editing. He's 5 hours behind if you're in England. Yes. So where Bird Brains is, for my... Great Britain, United Kingdom folks, you are 5 hours ahead of me. Canada, I suppose that depends on which part of Canada, Kisco. Because if you're on the eastern coast, I think you're the same time as me, but if you were on the western coast, you'd be about 3 hours behind. But yeah, it's 4 p.m. every Saturday. I always put up a little thing on the channel to, let people know that it's happening. So hopefully you should see that pop up. And P.S. Kisco, I know I've said this before, but welcome. You've really established yourself in the gang that we have here, and I really appreciate that. I don't say that casually or lightly. I really do appreciate every single fan, but you've really you've made a home for yourself here, and I like that. So. Just for the people that are here now, broad consensus, just off the top of your head, how are you liking watching this in terms of the visuals? I'm not seeing a lot of stuttering. I'm not seeing a lot of frame rate drops. It all seems to be running fairly well, all things considered. Certainly way better than we've been doing for the past few weeks. I think we might be onto something where we can keep the regular stream going and keep this nonsense happening. So, yeah, okay, CB says it looks good to me. Kisco, 4:30. 4:30. So, okay, 4:30. So are you 30 minutes behind me? Is that how time works? I'm not sure. Anyway, watchable for Kisco. Okay, good. Birdbrain seems to find it watchable, but she would prefer RimWorld. Well, again, wait about an hour and 40 minutes, and you're going to be good. It's good in terms of quality from Birdbrains. Okay, excellent. Good. I think we're on to a winner here. I suppose speaking of being onto a winner, I should probably go ahead and win the battle, seeing as that happens. And all we're really getting is that weird little pause icon in loading areas, which is not the worst thing in the world. I think I can live with that. I mean, if it gets horrible, we'll make a decision on it. And that being said, I'm really doing, this is a real hardcore stress test. Hey, Jonathan, just want to drop by and say, don't always watch your entire videos, but I always come check out what you're playing. Really good taste in picking niche gems. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Don't get too excited for this stream. It's just, as you can see, it's just a test stream. We're just testing out some new software. But thank you. I really appreciate you coming by and saying that. I take every fan very seriously, and anyone who watches my stuff, I take you guys wicked seriously, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and it genuinely means a lot that Jonathan just stopped by to say that. That actually kind of just made my day. Audio is crackly. Okay, well, I'll mess with audio. Audio I can mess around with. That's just some issues with my microphone. I can totally fidget with that, and I'll listen to it later and see how it sounds. I might be able to determine. I don't obviously have the sound up on my playback because that would be weird, and we'd have the 7-second delay and all that nonsense. But I will check out the audio a little later on, Birdbrains, and see what I can do with that. That should be a relatively easy fix. It might actually just be the microphone is too close to me right now. It is a very sensitive microphone, so I have a garbage computer and a really good microphone, so that might be part of the problem. Anyway, so all of that being put together and said out loud, I think we got something here. I'll mess around with the audio. The visuals are looking good. The graphics are looking good. I might tweak the settings on the game itself a little bit more, just because this is, super graphically intensive, so I might tweak that a little bit more. But good. I think test accomplished here. We've got somewhere where we can proceed with our Saturday streams. So I won't even take up any more of your afternoon. I will let Kisco go back to watching Chef, and Birdbrains can wait until RimWorld later on today, and I'll see some stuff from CB later on this evening when I'm poking around YouTube and actually have some time to watch it myself. Thank you again, Jonathan, and anyone else who happens to be lurking out there. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for the test. I appreciate the feedback because I can watch it myself, but it matters more what you guys are seeing, not what I'm seeing. So I will cut it there. I will check you guys out tomorrow at 4, and I will see you there. All right, later, folks. Goodbye.